They say the bathroom is where we have our most private moments. What if the bathroom could also be where your doctor saves your life? A few months ago, a colleague sent me a video of a prototype toilet that did something that sounded impossible. It scanned a person's stool and urine, ran instant tests, and flagged early warning signs of disease. I watched it and felt that familiar mix of hope and caution, because medicine and tech together can be beautiful and messy. Let me tell you what's actually happening, why it matters, and what it could mean for you, your family, and every routine checkup we've ever known. Imagine a toilet that quietly analyzes each flush. Inside its bowl are tiny sensors and microchips, biosensors that can detect proteins, DNA fragments, metabolic byproducts, and even chemical signatures of inflammation. That data is fed to an onboard computer or to a secure cloud, where an AI model compares your biomarkers against thousands of healthy and disease patterns. Within minutes, the system can tell whether you have signs that warrant a closer look: a kidney problem, a urinary tract infection, early markers of colorectal cancer, markers of dehydration, or even unusual metabolites that suggest inflammation or infection. Why is this revolutionary? Because right now, cancer and kidney disease often announce themselves late, when symptoms appear and the window for early, less invasive treatment is smaller. But if your toilet could quietly tell you, "Hey, see your doctor, your stool markers look abnormal," you could catch disease months earlier. That means simpler treatments, better survival, and fewer emergencies. Let's be honest, the tech sounds like science fiction, but prototypes and pilot studies exist. Engineers and clinicians have tested toilets and toilet seat devices that detect blood in stool, analyze urine for markers of kidney injury, and even measure metabolic signatures in breath. Some projects in Japan and the US are already piloting smart toilets in hospitals and elder care homes. The sensors aren't perfect yet, but they're improving fast, smaller, cheaper, and smarter every year. Now, before you imagine your toilet dictating your life, let's cover the medical reality and the limits. First, these devices are screening tools, not definitive diagnostics. Think of them like a smoke alarm. When it goes off, you don't tear down the house. You call the fire brigade, you check the source. When a smart toilet flags an abnormality, the next steps are the same as any screening. Your GP orders confirmatory tests, blood work, a urine culture, imaging, or a colonoscopy. The toilet doesn't replace doctors, it gives doctors a head start. Second, false alarms and false reassurances are real risks. No test is perfect. An AI might overcall normal variation as disease, leading to anxiety and unnecessary tests, or it might miss rare cancers that don't shed markers into waste. That's why clinical validation, large, careful trials, is essential before we trust these devices in homes. Third, privacy. This is where the conversation gets personal. Your toilet generates intimate health data, a timeline of your body no one used to have. Who owns that data? Who can see it? Your doctor? The device manufacturer? Advertisers? The ethical and legal frameworks lag behind the tech. If we're not careful, health freedom and data privacy could be at risk. Any rollout must include strict encryption, opt-in controls, and regulations that put patients first. Okay, so what can a smart toilet practically detect today, and what might it detect tomorrow? Today, many sensing platforms can detect blood in stool, a red flag for colorectal cancer or ulcers. They can flag urinary blood, protein, or nitrates, markers for kidney injury, infections, or stones. Some devices monitor hydration, electrolyte balance, and markers of gut inflammation, useful for inflammatory bowel disease. Early prototypes also measure metabolites linked to fatty liver disease and metabolic syndrome. Tomorrow, as sensors get better and AI models are trained on larger data sets, we may detect specific tumor DNA fragments. You might notice early signs of pancreatic cancer, changes in Alzheimer's metabolism, or shifts in gut bacteria before major health issues arise. Imagine a patch inside the toilet that senses a cancer signal weeks before you feel anything, giving clinicians the chance to intervene early. So what should you do right now? Number 1, don't panic. This is an emerging field. The devices are promising, not perfect. Number 2. Keep up with standard screening. Colonoscopy, prostate checks, blood pressure, blood sugar. These are proven. A smart toilet will augment, not replace, these tests. Number 3. Think about data privacy. If a device is offered to you or purchased for your home, read the data policy. Make sure your health data is encrypted, that you control sharing, and that there's a clear path to delete your data. Number 4. For caregivers and elderly families, smart toilets can be life-changing today. In long-term care settings, they can catch dehydration, UTIs, or acute kidney injury earlier, things that often trigger hospitalizations in older adults. And finally, because YouTube viewers love practical tips, here's what you can do to be proactive about bathroom health without high-tech gadgets. Pay attention to changes in stool color, frequency, persistent abdominal pain, unexplained weight loss, or blood in urine. If you notice something new, see your doctor. Early action saves lives. Now let's end on something hopeful. Technology has always advanced medicine. Stethoscopes, X-rays, MRIs, pacemakers. Smart toilets are the next chapter. Humble, intimate, and deeply practical. They turn a private daily habit into a routine health check. That's not invasion, that's prevention. If this video made you think differently about your morning routine, share it with someone who could benefit. And if you're curious, tell me in the comments, would you let a smart toilet monitor your health at home? Why or why not? This is Dr. Mohammad. Stay curious, stay informed, and yes, wash your hands.